What is going on, everyone? This is EK1 Gaming here, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at my honest review of Summit now that it's live in TU11. Now, as you know, I did do a video previously about this during the PTS phase, and I just kind of wanted to give you my honest 100% review after completing the Summit yesterday live on stream. Now, before we get into today's video, I would like to speak to you about today's video sponsor, and that is dving.net. And dving.net offer affordable, reliable account boosts. So if you're like me and sometimes you simply cannot be bothered to grind games for certain gear or levels, this is where dving come in handy. So basically, you just choose a game on their website, which could be Division 2, Destiny, World of Warcraft, CSGO, etc. So just pick a game that you want to boost or you want to put an order in for. Check out all the services that they offer. Now, you've got to remember that with dving.net, they use no bots and no scripts. That means it's 100% real people actually working on your account. So if you say, for example, want your watch boosting up to the SHD levels, then simply click on the watch, select how many boosts you want or how many levels you want, add it to the cart, and then when you go to the cart, they very kindly give us a coupon code. If you put an EK1 in the coupon section, you will get 10% off. Now, as I say, they are 100% reliable, and they also have a chat function right here. So when you type in the chat, you will 24/7 get a response. As you can see, there's only one person in the queue, so they are very effective and efficient when it comes to answering that chat. Now, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the video. Now, let's get into it. So, as you probably know, yesterday was the launch or release of TU11, including the brand new mode Summit. Now, we've also known this as Skyscraper, so if I do refer to it as Skyscraper, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, this mode has a lot of kind of hype and a lot of things going on with it that people thought would actually be game-changing for the Division in terms of bringing players back, making replayable content, and just generally making the game feel and look better. Now, today I'm going to give you my honest review. As always, it's always my review or my opinion on this mode. That does not mean that I am right in everything I say, because I might like something that you don't like, or I might not like something that you actually love. So let's start with loot quality. Now, loot quality was also a big thing, you know, and it's been a big thing for a long time now. What is the loot quality like in the Summit, or generally in TU11 right now? Now, I've got to tell you that I am not impressed with the loot quality. I am certainly not happy that I'm still getting a high amount of rainbow loot, because of course they had options to fix this, then they went back on their word, and now it's in the same mess, in my opinion, than it was before. Now, I might not have got as many yesterday, however my teammates were picking up a lot of rainbow loot. Now, for me, I wasn't picking up rainbow, but I was picking up low stat loot. Now, when you're on heroic levels and legendary, I don't expect to be picking something up under 60%, which is what was happening yesterday on live stream. So for me, loot quality, I'm gonna basically score that 2 out of 10, because they have not done anything to improve it at all. And another thing about Summit, let's talk about loot, let's talk about target loot. They have not done anything about it, and they put the worst set as target loot. Who wants to do 100 floors of Alps Summit gear? Come on, guys, you could have done better. Now, next up is going to be replayability and how it plays itself, you know, how the game mode works. Is everything okay? And again, no, it's not. This is not going to be a rant video. This is just honest opinion, and I've got evidence to back it up. I streamed for about 9.5 hours yesterday, the whole Summit, and I've got to say the amount of invisible walls, the amount of bugs, the amount of, I'll tell you this in a second, but the amount of rooms you go into and you can't pick up any of the boxes. And the thing is, some rooms you can even see through the floor, and there's just kind of nothing around it. So for me, to start with, you know, those rooms, you go into a secret room, it's got a padlock on it, and you open up the padlock and you go in, and guess what? The boxes have already been opened. Why have they been opened? Now, this is my biggest gripe with this game and with this studio. They have literally copy and pasted levels. They have literally taken one and say, for example, I go into a room now and I unlock a box, okay? Like, it could just be a resource box or something like that, right? I unlock that box, say, on floor 27, for example. I then go to floor 42, and of course, the levels look exactly the same because, again, they've copy and pasted it. You go to floor 40 odd or whatever, 42, for example, and you open another locked door. The lock's back on the door, so you're like, right, I'm going to get some more gear here or something, you know, some resources here. You go into that room, and guess what? The loot's already been picked up. Because they're so lazy, they cannot get one simple thing right. Why is that loot not there? What is the difference? They've just copied the whole floor. Another example of this is, say I was basically not picking up all my loot because it was trash. So I was leaving it on the ground. So say, for example, I'm on 84 now. I've left all that loot on the ground. When we got to like 97, I come onto this floor for a different objective, and my loot is on the ground from the last game, from the last time, from this floor. They haven't even made it where it's a different instance. It's basically rinse, repeat, copy, and paste, which to me is the laziest thing they could have ever done, considering they've had so much time to release this game mode. So, going off that, let's talk about invisible walls. Now, during PTS, the invisible walls, I'm pretty sure I didn't come across any. During the live game, we hit about 5 or 6 of these. Some of them are obvious walls, and I'm going to show you one of these right now. Now, as you can see, I'm just going to run forward, and you're going to see me and my teammate. So it's not even like it's just a one-off thing. This wall is actually there, but you just can't see it. How stupid and how lazy are people not to even realise there is a wall that nobody can see in the middle of a floor? Who has tested this game? And that honestly comes down to it. Nobody tests the game within the massive studio. They're using these stupid bots that don't actually pick up on anything. Now, if they can take all their time putting little reindeers on the map and not notice a big fuck off wall that's blocking you from running everywhere, how are they meant to ever make the game succeed? You know, it's ridiculous. Now, that was a bit of a rant, and I apologize because it's not meant to be a rant, but some things just really annoy me. How can they not spot this? Somebody needs to have a word with somebody there to say, yo, like, do your job. Stop putting in stupid reindeers and ducks and start looking at the big fucking walls that are blocking people running around, okay? Simple. I don't want to be blocked. I don't want to die because I've run into a wall. Anyway, that's the rant over. Now moving on, we're going to talk about kind of the last floors and the quest for the chess piece. Now, it kind of wasn't public knowledge that you actually have to go from level 1 to 100 to get the chest or get the quest. Now, they give us the option to start from 51. So anyone that started from 51 is going to have a big shock when you get to 100 and you don't get that quest. You're thinking, hold on a minute, what's happening here? Why have I not got it? Well, that's because every floors or every 10 floors or so, you have an opportunity to drop a piece of exotic component or exotic quest, just like the gunslinger and all that stuff. You get like a piece of equipment each. Like, I think it's one's at like between 1 and 11, one's at 11 to 21, and 21 to 50, or 31 to 50, or something like that. I can put the link to that little bit of information below in the description anyway. But basically, what's the point of starting from 51 when some of those you have to get from the lower levels? And then you have to then go and do level 100 again, which is, you know, it's fixed. I'm happy with the hunters. They were fixed. We wasn't getting shot through the walls. They wasn't underneath the map. So yeah, that's a good thing. They did actually fix the level 100 section. And, you know, we completed it yesterday with some ease, actually. I don't think we wasted that much time, actually, to be honest with you, on doing the level 100. A lot of the stuff for us was just a case of we wasn't communicating together, so we wiped a few times, which is fine, you know. But again, I find the game mode not replayable. It is not replayable at all. It took us a good few hours yesterday to get from 51 to 100 and complete it. And honestly, I probably don't want to ever do it again. The fact now I'm going to have to go and get those little exotic components, and then potentially have to do 91 to 100 again just to be able to get the quest for it, that does not make it replayable. That just makes it repetitive. Now, this is where they're getting mixed up, in my opinion. Replayability and repetitive. I don't know who in there doesn't understand the meaning of each of them. But if you tell me that to make this game replayable, you have to make it repetitive, then I'm sorry, you shouldn't be doing that job. The directives and the objectives within this game are boring. Yes, okay, kill the drones. Wow, that's really exciting because I can just put on a pulse and pulse once or twice, and guess what? Drones are all gone, levels completed. Boring. Okay, next one. Kill the, I don't know, the revive box, or kill the medics box. Simple. I run up, kill it, kill some ads, game over. Oh, shoot some servers. Again, it's boring. Also, what I found boring was the fact that the level 10, or every 10 levels as a boss, there's no objective to that. Why don't they make that more interesting? Why is there no objectives when we're killing these bosses? The loot from the bosses is absolutely awful as well, but I don't want to talk about loot all day. I could literally go on and on and on about that. But if I'm being honest, this game mode is probably one of the biggest flops I have seen ever. You know? And you know it's bad when people actually couldn't even get into the game yesterday because it was just simply saying, hey, basically, you know, we've got this video, it's stuck on a loop, you can't get into the... What? No, did nobody turn that on before? Are you kidding me? No one's tried the game mode. Now, I understand there's a lot of people trying to get on at one time, and Twitch seen some big numbers yesterday. I say big numbers for the Division. I think there was about 5,000 people watching Twitch streams yesterday. Myself, I went onto YouTube and streamed, because that's, you know, where a lot of my following is, which is where you guys are, and we had a fantastic stream. However, honestly, I do not feel like this game mode has hit the spot at all. I'll probably do this now just to get these last little bits of the quest. And I think I'm one piece away now. So for me, I'll go and do that. And then I'll only do this ever again if somebody really needs help and I'm going to help them out. So this is my honest review. It's absolute garbage. It's not replayable. And it's exactly what they said. It was the opposite of what they've said, basically. So guys, let me know in the comment section below your opinion of Summit. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go!